I got a Daisy feeling. I got a Daisy feeling. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I'm Jaby Kuwait, joined by Vivian Day. Here to stay. Can't get rid of her. So, we're looking at Bajrangi Entertainment's Mission Raniganj, the Great Bharat Rescue. Do you know how to say that? Bharat?
What? Bharat?
Is that how you say it? Because I always mess it up. There's been talk recently about changing the name of the country. And I'm like, God dang it. I can barely say India.
What's the longer version of that? Is it just Bharat?
The Great Bharat, I guess.
No, I mean...
I don't know.
The name change.
I don't remember. I just got scared when I saw that. I'm like, please don't do that. I'm going to mess this up every day. Anyways, if you guys haven't caught it already, I have a fake apology video of me trying to say Bharat. It's just me messing up the word for 3 minutes straight. And then there's like a Street Fighter animation of me getting my ass kicked by Hindi. Just like, I'm terrible. Anyway, we're looking at Mission Raniganj, the Great Bharat Rescue, official trailer starring Akshay Kumar. Got a whole thing here from the description I'd like to read. It says, Mission Raniganj, the Great Bharat Rescue is inspired by a real-life hero, late Jaswant Singh Gill, an engineer who led a challenging rescue mission to save trapped miners from a flooded coal mine. This edge-of-the-seat thriller highlights Gill's courage and relentless efforts, showcasing his resilience to overcome adversities. A race-against-time rescue mission starring Akshay Kumar and Parineeti Chopra in the lead with a talented ensemble cast, Kumar Mishra, Rajesh Sharma, Pavan Malhotra, Ravi Kishan, Dipyendu Bhattacharya, and Varun Badola, to name a few.
They're doing great.
So this is directed by Tanu Suresh Desai. Okay.
Is this based on a true story?
Did you not catch that from everything? Oh, you messing with me? You're messing with me. That was good.
That makes it so much more exciting.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications. Pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
गांव वाले बहुत आक्रोश में हैं।
ये जसवंत सिंह गिल, the rescue trained officer.
65 माइनर्स अभी भी लापता
I
हैं।
don't think they could be alive.
रह गए होंगे सबके सब।
नीचे अगर एक भी जिंदगी सांस ले रही है, तो वो हमारे इंतजार में। अरे हम लोग जिंदा हैं।
Chills.
क्या इन दोनों में से एक जगह को एंट्री पॉइंट बना सकते हैं?
Not possible sir. पानी का फोर्स बहुत ज्यादा है।
कोई कुछ नहीं बता रहा है क्यों का हालत में है। हमारी मदद कीजिए साहब।
मैनेजमेंट हर संभव प्रयास कर रहा है।
कैसा प्रयास? ढूंढना ही होगा।
हमारे पास सिर्फ 48 घंटे हैं इन माइनर्स को।
That's not how you treat your rescuer.
Sir, I have a rescue plan.
हमने सुना है नीचे कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस बन रही है।
मरना नहीं चाहते चाचा। Make sure there is uninterrupted power supply in this area.
गिल, ये जो टेक्निक है किसी रेस्क्यू मिशन में यूज हुआ?
No sir, भारत में पहली बार होगा।
इस सरदार जी की उपस्थिति को हम बहुत ही लाइट ले रहे थे। ये जितना सीधा दिखता है उतना है नहीं।
अब ज्यादा वक्त बर्बाद नहीं कर सकते। मैं नीचे जाना चाहता हूँ सर।
Oh, what?
वो मेरे पति बाद में है, पहले एक माइनर है।
क्रेन आ तो जाएगी।
ऐ धन गुरु नानक परमपिता, ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਇਸ ਨਿਮਾਣੇ ਜਿਹੀ ਸਿੱਖ ਲਈ ਇਮਤਿਹਾਨ ਦੀ ਘੜੀ ਹੈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That raised my blood pressure.
Okay.
So much action.
Okay, so there's likes and dislikes, and I want to go over both. I'll say a like. You'll say a like. I'll
Okay.
say a dislike. You say a
Okay.
dislike.
Okay.
If
I
you
like
have
this
any.
game.
Okay, so the first thing I like is the fact that you're telling a story about a normal person in larger than life circumstances. A normal person, what do you call it? Stepping up to the plate to handle odds that are well beyond him, and just doing something that is truly heroic in the face of impossibility. You know, it's like, and he's handling the pressure from all these people and whatever. And I feel like people like that, they get overlooked and they're forgotten. Like, oh, this is just like an article in a news thing, or you hear about it on YouTube for like an hour, and then the world moves on. And it's like, well, that was cool. You know, having this character immortalized, I think is great in a movie that, you know, Akshay Kumar, who is, you know, he's iconic. And so it's like him doing a film automatically, I feel like just takes this character now into film history forever. And I think that's great.
I can already tell that the suspense and the tension is going to be just high, like the whole entire time. And that just feels good to experience sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's very bad for your blood pressure. But like if you go into it knowing that you're going to get that, it's exciting. So I feel like they're doing that really well.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's like you said, knowing it's a true story kind of like changes your experience with the film. It allows you to, and I'm going to explore my bad thing now. It allows you to kind of accept some of the ropey effects that we're seeing.
Dang, that's my bad thing.
Yeah, that was me immediately. I was like, oh, this looks rough.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm looking past it as best as I can in favor of the story that's being told here, which is important. It's like really important to tell these stories and highlight the people that are not going to necessarily make the history books, that are not celebrities, that are like normal people doing abnormally great things.
Hopefully they spent that somewhere else. Maybe in...
It was Akshay Kumar's paycheck.
Literally.
I have no idea. I don't know why.
I wonder how much they'll showcase the minors and how much development we'll get to see with those characters, because we kind of got to see their family a little bit, their wives.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that we get to see the survivors and see what they're about.
Yeah. Normally I'm used to seeing, if I recall correctly, like I'm used to seeing Akshay Kumar portray people that are kind of known. Like he did a movie called Padman. It was this guy who was looking to make sanitary pads for women, but at a very cost-effective price, because up until he came around, it was
like impossible.
Just like cost prohibitive for most women. Yeah. And he found a way to not only make this product cheap, but he found a way to like basically empower all these villages so that they can make it themselves and also make a profit.
Right.
That is noteworthy. And you're probably going in the history books or something like that. This person here maybe wouldn't hit the history books. Like why would you hold on to this story if not for a celebrity like Akshay Kumar lending his likeness to tell this story? And I think that's just awesome. The one he did is, Saffron or something like that, where he played a Punjabi warrior who was holding up a fort. It was just like him and like 50 people against like thousands or something. It was like 300 but real life. That guy, you know, is in history for what he did. This guy I wouldn't imagine is. And so I keep going back to that.
Someone doing his job.
I keep going back to that because I think that, you know, all too often there are recognizable people who should be immortalized for all intents and purposes, and they're just not. As a case in point, which is kind of sad, when Kobe Bryant died, there's like him and his daughter are immortalized. The other people, we don't know who they are. I have no idea the names of those other people.
Right.
Not that they need to be remembered because they were heroic, but it's just like, it's kind of weird. Like,
that's all that matters.
You know, it's like only Kobe Bryant mattered in that helicopter crash. Nobody else.
Yeah.
And there was like 7 people, including the pilot.
We don't know what went down, like how hard the pilot might or might not have fought for them.
And that's a common thing. When Aaliyah died, we don't give a shit about any other passengers on that plane, just Aaliyah. So
It still hurts.
Yeah. So I'm glad they're telling this story. It's the short of it. I think this is great.
Great. October 6th. That's really soon.
I hope that in the next, 2 weeks that they're able to clean up the effects a little bit.
I mean, I feel like that's forgivable if I can see that they clearly spent it on something justifiable or worth it. You know, like let's say we had to have that many more extras or like...
Spider-Man No Way Home, while it was in theaters, they cleaned up effects and swapped out the movie. It's totally doable now because everything's digital. You can just bring a new hard drive in or something, or download the new...
So I wonder, would you do that on purpose as a director and be like, we'll just save the money now, make some back, and then clean it up?
Some people do stuff like that where not even that, it's just like the movie's not ready, but it's got to go out.
Yeah.
So they put it out and you watch it 48 hours later and you get it. That happened on Netflix with Stranger Things, you know?
That's right.
Anyway, the effects isn't the point.
Yeah.
The point is highlighting this man's heroic deeds. You know, the other thing I noticed in this trailer, and I'll try to like wrap this up real quick. So I don't know, because I just went off about how this guy needs to be remembered. for what he did, but there's like this kind of hyper glorification that's happening in the way that the story is told. I kind of don't like when movies do that. Like, I wanted to tell the story honestly.
Just honestly, yeah.
And real, but don't make it like a
Saintly,
superhero.
like, yeah.
You know what I mean? Or saintly, sure.
Yeah.
Like, he's a human being at the end of the day. And I think that is actually
more beautiful, actually.
more beautiful. It's,
Yeah.
it's really important to emphasize that this is just a dude, and he happened to do a superheroic
Anyone
thing.
would do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
anyway, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm Jaby Kuwait. This is
Vivian Day.
Peace out.